Hi, welcome to a the premiere episode of Stepping on Some Toes Tuesday. Nick Martino up in here early. How you doing, brother? Yeah, me too. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody had a great day. We talked to a bunch of people this morning. It was always a good time. Get out your favorite knife, grab a drink and your favorite smoke, and let's chat. Exactly, Nick. Right. Yeah, Miss B still isn't home yet. She's still at work. I think. Yeah, she ended up working a bit late. So that woman works a lot of overtime. But yeah, she hasn't gotten home yet. So still waiting on her. Hopefully she had a great day. And yeah, we're waiting. She's got a delivery for me. So that's she's bringing the tasty beverage. So I'm actually talking to myself. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Don't want that to get any more weird. Oh yeah. Oh, Nick, it's you know, weird is fully acceptable here. We enjoy a little weirdness every now and then. It's just part of life. But yeah, I've been up in a live chat, chatting it up with myself early. So yeah, I think we've all been there. I'm number one though currently. Good to see you tonight, Tom. What do we have? Oh, we didn't have dinner yet. I think I'm having dinner after the live. ATO, Mark, what's happening, man? How are you doing? How goes the slingy thingies, man? I'm still rocking the Scout LT2. Still wanting to get the pro version though. I am doing awesome, man. How are you doing up there? You staying warm? It is man, it has been stupid cold here in New Hampshire. But yeah, it's been crazy cold, like yeah, real bad. I finally came up with the thought that wow, snowbanks are the perfect catch box if you're shooting clay, you know? But yeah, it's been in the single digits, negative. It's been crazy. Yeah, we got lots of snow on the way today, 10 to 15. Yeah, man, it's we got some snow on the way too. They've been threatening a winter weather advisory since 3 o'clock this morning or something. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna come overnight. So yeah, after tonight's live, it's gonna be dinner and then probably shoveling, man, shoveling more snow. But it's all right. I need the exercise. I'm not complaining. Good times were had by all. It actually looks like an apocalypse out. Yeah, so depending on which way the wind's going, we haven't got a single flake yet. Depending on which way the winds are going, that's probably what we're getting. I did half of this knife the other day. I'm gonna do the other half. It's not a knife. It's a trainer. It's a non-beveled trainer. So yeah, it actually looks like an apocalypse outside. Oh, Nick, back in the day, man, I was going from I was working at Skydive Tampa Bay, going up to the Finger Lakes region, and yeah, man, I had my breakfast and nothing but boxers, sitting at a picnic table outdoors, and jumped on a flight from Tampa to Ithaca, went to the new drop zone, and they got these great big picture windows, for viewing the landing area and everything, and yeah, man, it was snowing sideways. I was like, oh, now I got to worry about hypothermia. So I'm in New York. It's snowing sideways. Of course, the airport lost my luggage, so I'm just wearing like a pair of cargo shorts and a t-shirt. And yeah, man, it's like 20 degrees out, snowing sideways. Hoggy, What's happening, man? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Hopefully all is well. Burning Stable Forge, how are you doing? We're doing great. We decided to go prime time. We decided instead of like obscure insomniac socials and early morning get-togethers and later evening things, we decided to go ahead and try the prime time thing right at 6 p.m. and see how that works out for us. It's working out great because there's a couple people that don't make it to the lives too often that are here, like Hoggy and Mark. So yeah, I think it's great, man. And we're using the Wicked Wax. Absolutely. So new house lock and key. What's happening, brother man? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. How are you doing over there? You getting the winter advisory and all that, the winter snow? Yeah, you can see what a difference this stuff makes right away. Good stuff. You can use it on the micarta, pretty much any scale material. You can use it to protect your steel, leather, wood, axe handles and whatnot. And it's 100% all natural. So in a pickle, you can use it as a lip balm too. So how great is that? I love that. That's the number one selling feature for me is I used the wrong stuff back in the day a couple few times. I got a bunch of WD-40 on my knife, like on purpose, and I didn't bother cleaning it before I cut up the dinner. And yeah, I was king of the throne for a few days. So yeah, if it's biodegradable, 100% natural, you could use it as a lip balm. Then yeah, that's some good stuff, and it doesn't putrefy either. It's 45 degrees there. That's insane. Yeah, yeah, it's you're gonna get some winter weather. That's the advisory, man. That stuff is priceless. Um, yeah, try to make sure I get the whole scale even up this top edge and everything. So yeah, what's everybody carrying today? What's the what was your EDC companions? What were you carrying? What folders, fixies, slingy thingies, multi tools, you name it. It's up on the table. So it's probably okay for your boots. Yeah, I was wondering that. It's kind of like it almost reminds me of like a saddle soap. I don't have any boots that I would apply it to right now, but I definitely would try it. I don't have a legit answer on that, Nick. You know what I'll do? I'll give Fred a call this week, the owner of Wicked Wax, and ask him like, hey man, does that work as a boot sealant and stuff too? Oh, JS Badger, yeah. Oh, Eric Hansen, yeah. His designs are sweet, man. Yeah, you can find quite a bit still. Yeah, Mark's carrying the paramilitary too. I need a paramilitary too. I need a three. I need the para stuff. Yeah, I figure if there's anybody that can rock out para equipment and not be a poser, it's me. So yeah, that's one of the major selling points to this was the Vargo para bottle. I think they call it because they put this little bit of paracord here. But yeah, man, I've man, I had an account with Paragear for like 20 years. If 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 you don't jump, they're kind of like the one-stop shop of parachuting equipment. Everything from materials, altimeters, jumpsuits, parachutes, harness container systems, rigging equipment, rigging materials. Um, Oh, Nick, you and minimalist today? Hey, man, there's some days I go super minimalist. Like, I put the lounge pants on just to be decent. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be walking around the house in boxers all day. So yeah, sometimes it's cool to go super minimalist. It's just yeah, the chill thing to do. Have an OG Legion and a non-collab mini. Oh, that is sweet. Yeah, I would like to get my hands on a Legion. He hasn't made those in a few years. If you're a Phobos Knives fan, this will get you drooling. I've got two Phobos knives that you really can't buy. I'm gonna save the best for last. No, I don't know which one's best. We'll start with this one. The Calcula, right? This looks like a common Calcula. PVD coating, red G10 liners, carbon fiber scales. And what makes this different from all the other Calculas is this was actually Eric's EDC knife. And I was geeking out on carbon fiber and stuff like that. And Eric sent me this. Like, talk about a surprise in the mail. Oh, I only wish he'd like signed the blade or something, like laser etched it or something. But yeah, this is doesn't matter how many calculas you have. Uh, not too many people have a calcula Eric was EDC in. Um, yeah, just getting caught up on the comments here. I don't want to miss out on anybody. I had a Protect Chavez, a Scale Agent 004, my Leatherman Free P4. And an Olight Warrior Mini, the original version. Nice, nice. Yeah, you gotta use the old gear still too, Nick. And yeah, Nick's a huge fan of the free P4. I gotta try one out eventually. But yeah, so this is a fancy knife. Can't get it. Oh, why's I don't know why that is, Mark. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I have a bench. Yeah, I don't think nothing's showing up as deleted. It must be YouTube glitching again or something. You know how they are. It says invalid arguments. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Dave James. Dave James is in the chat. Meow. How you doing? It is yeah, that cat's destined to drive me bonkers. And the second super rare Phobos knife that I have, which I can't really you can't get. This is a custom set Eric made for me back in 2019. It's got a tier 1 mini Gen 2 on it. Acid etched CPM 154 CM. And on the backside is a custom tier 1, tier 1C. Eric, yeah, this is acid etched as well. Convex grind. These were actually the first two knives I ever got from Phobos Knives, as well as the first custom knives I ever got. And yeah, Eric has even been in the live chat, verified, clarified, certified, all that stuff. Yeah, awesome. In fact, I'm gonna throw. Well, I got the Wicked Wax out, man. We're got a little dry micarta going on here, so we're gonna bling that right back up. I've also got a couple extra sets of scales for the Tier 1 Mini Gen 2. I don't have those. I think yeah, those are put away. But yeah, I've got a couple of sweet sets of scales. I'll have to bust them out for one of the lives and just absolutely awesome. So yeah, he also oil dipped the leather and stuff for me. Great stuff. I'll tell you, man, a little bit of this Wicked Wax, and it'll have your scales looking brand new. Whoops. Yeah, there's no Wicked Wax in the lid. Anybody catch that one? I'm such a tool sometimes. I'm like, oh, it's empty. I'm like, oh no, that's the lid, not the genius. That's why they pay me the big bucks. I had like a major earning day with ad revenue. I think I actually hit like $1.40. I'm like, no way, man, we broke $1 in views. You really do need millions of views on YouTube. It's insane. But we'll get there eventually. Like I'm getting more views in like 2 days now than I was in an entire month. So that is completely awesome. So yeah, well, technically three knives. That's extremely difficult to get. I have a Benchmade Altitude with carbon fiber scales. I love that knife. Yeah, Nick, the carbon fiber scales. I wasn't sure about them at first, but man, I'll tell you, and I'm blaming it on BNA as being the enabler. Yeah, once you get your hands on some carbon fiber scales, then it's a game changer. Like you'll forever, you'll be doing everything differently. Now I want to find a couple of Phobos knives that I want to find a tier 1 mini and a tier 1 BC with the carbon fiber scales. And there's a few others I want to get. I almost wanted to say, and my life will be complete, but I'd be lying. There's a few others I want to get. I absolutely love his designs. I love it's not just the aesthetics. It's like, fashion meets function when it comes to Phobos knives. They're highly aesthetic, but they're highly functional. Super comfortable. Solid Snake, hello, how you doing? Yeah, guys, smash the like button. We definitely appreciate it. Like, share, get the little emojis. Let the algorithm know we're here. And yeah, we're having a good time with it. But yeah, so two Phobos knives, three Phobos knives that are just absolutely outstanding. Like I said, you can't beat a custom, but you kind of can because when it's the owner's EDC knife, that makes it extra special as well. Just getting caught up on the comments. Well, Olites are putting proximity sensors in the Warriors, so I like the ones that are pre. Yeah, Squat Shot. Welcome to the chat. How you doing, man? We got man. Hoggy's been up here. Mark ATO is up in here. Now Squat Shot is up in here. We got the slingy thingy out. Still loving the Scout LT2. Big fun. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's still weird. Yeah, it doesn't show. Normally, if somebody deletes a comment, it'll say comment deleted by, and then it'll say view comment. But there's nothing that's been deleted, so it's got to be YouTube glitching, which they're quite famous for at this point. I think the only thing I haven't put wicked wax on is carbon fiber. Just not that big into it. What else can we do? We had a couple other knives that needed doing. Oh yeah, we got this one. The Magica Wicked Wax. T-Rex, what's happening, man? How you doing? Always a pleasure to see you. Good evening, good evening. Adam Salt, yeah. Yeah, I guess we decided to try some primetime stuff tonight. And I'm sure some of you channel guys know what I'm talking about. There's always that group that tends to want to dictate everybody's usage of YouTube and when they can go on and when they can't go on, or because if you do, you're stepping on somebody's toes, and it's like, well, I don't have that agreement with anybody, nor would I be willing to make that agreement. Like, YouTube's an open platform. Go live whenever you want to, guys. Like, if you got something to share, if you want to, hey, we're doing a little knife maintenance now. But yeah, keep those scales like, oh yeah. Just rub it in nicely, gently, nicely. Use a small circular motion. I don't know. Um, there's no method to this madness. Just, make sure you cover it fully and yeah, protect your investment and stuff. I'm over here waiting for the leg lamp to make its appearance again. Oh, Nick, I should bust that out. Maybe we'll do like what is it, Christmas in July or something. We'll do a little Christmas in July. We'll put the leg lamp up. We'll get the Christmas scented candle, which really doesn't. I guess the scented candles don't really help you guys, does it? Um, they're not really all that healthy for you too either. So it's a little food for thought there when it comes to those scented candles. You're just breathing in bunches of chemicals. Um, yeah, Dave, I still got it, man. It is neatly packed away in the boxes. It's fragile. Yeah, we'll have to bust that out again. We're gonna go even bigger next Christmas. We're gonna have some super props up here on the screen. I want to do an outdoor Christmas. Go outdoors in the snow and stuff. Find a little Christmas tree. Not cut it down, but decorate it. Have to get a pretty good sized battery bank to keep it running. But yeah, that would be a fun little project. Yeah, and these are still shaving sharp. No need to even strop it at this point. It's good. So yeah, aren't you guys? Yeah, all the slingy thingy guys getting excited for ECST. How many's going? I know you guys are already planning that out, and who's getting some Airbnbs or something, getting some hotel rooms, camping out, busting out the hammock or something. Might as well just keep going, right? I think this is one of my favorites too. The Tier 1 Mini Mini. Um, Love this knife. Just think of how awesome this would be in carbon fiber. But the micarta is great. The G10 with micarta is awesome. I absolutely love the skeletonized version. In fact, I want to score some skeletonized scales for my Tier 1 Mini. Oh, Midwest is the first indoor tournament? Nice. Yeah, Nick, the Wicked Wax makes a big difference, and like I said, it's great. It's all natural. So if you've got it on your hands and you rub your nose or something, then yeah, you're not like huffing chemicals for. I mean, unless that's your plan. I mean, teach their own. Palmer Conley, what's happening, little brother? Welcome to the chat, current channel member, along with Nick Martino. Who else is channel members in here? We got a bunch of moderators. Yeah, it looks like Nick Martino, Palmer Conley. Yeah, I do. I love Micarta. Micarta's great. Um, it's like I'm not a fan of like I like the G10 liners that they definitely they add a lot of appeal, but for the scale material, I definitely prefer Micarta over G10, and then now carbon fiber over that. Has anybody seen that fat carbon jungle fat carbon fiber stuff? That stuff is right on. Thanks, Rex. Yeah, got to keep them pretty. Um, it's nice. I like. It's very nice. Um, so how was everybody's day? Anybody have the day off or busy working? I have enough wicked wax for a tank. Yeah, Squatch, you do, man. I got to get my hands on what is it? It's a 6 ounce or an 8 ounce is the biggest one, right? It's like half ounce, 2 ounce, and then I always forget the largest one is either 6 or 8 ounce. Yeah, it does. It makes the scales pop. Um, yeah, the Wicked Wax really rounds out the Micarta. Makes it look shiny and new. Got to be careful with that new gear though. It blows up the comments. Um, I bought a new drone, so I spent a lot of the day playing with it. Nice. What'd you get, Palmer? Yeah, drones are big fun. Just don't fly them around airports. For some reason, people think because drones is like an aviation activity, they frequently fly them around airports, and it's like, dude, that's so dangerous, and illegal. Yeah, you got to know. You got to know the air zones and whatnot before you go flying. Zoe the cat channel member, welcome to the chat. One of the cats we do like, but Mrs. Bushcraft's cat, that little Minu, yeah, we don't. That cat's the devil reincarnated. It's like spawned from down below. Chad, what's happening? Evening. Oh, DJI Mavic Pro Mini. Yeah, those are. I had a Mavic 3. Was it? Yeah, Mavic 3. I ended up selling it though. I do plan to get another drone. I just, man, when it came down to dealing with the FAA with the drones, I was like, nope. I'm done. I've dealt with the FAA since like junior high school. All the way up until 2020, I've dealt with the FAA on a very frequent basis. So when I found out that you could fly your drone, it's $5. You register it, you can fly the drone recreationally. That was cool. But yeah, when I found out that you had to go down and take like a Part 107 exam and everything, it's like 3.5 hour drive to the local FAA exam center from here. I'm like, nope, done with the FAA for a few years. I'm taking a break. You have to sleep with one eye open with that cat. You do. The cat's always out to get me, and it's like like anybody with siblings. You're like your sibling would act a certain way when your parents weren't home. And then they were all goody when the parent got home. That's exactly what this cat does. B&A's in the chat, longtime channel member. How you doing, Pat? It is good to see you, man. I think if I like it, I'm gonna get a Mavic Pro full size, or nearly upgrade to a DJI Matrix, so I can get boat and fishing videos without worrying about the winds as much. Yeah, the more power you put behind it, the more you can. Yeah, man, parachutes are the same exact way. If you've got a big, safe, fluffy parachute, I call it flying a tuna boat. It's really safe for the most part in the right winds, but it has a slow forward drive, slow forward speed. So, like the second the winds go above 10 or 12 miles an hour, you're sitting on the ground. The smaller your parachute, the higher the wing loading, the more drive you get, the more control you have in high winds. So, yeah, speed will definitely help you in winds. Next to the American flag patch, are those? Yes, they are. Yeah, Ghost. These are a P-38 and a P-51 Classic can opener. I did a little short on it. Probably the best piece of kit you can buy in 2026 for under a buck. Yeah, the classic P38 and P51 can openers. By the Shelby company. These make sure you get the originals. There's lots of chintzy knockoffs out there, believe it or not. Like, of all the things that knock off, why are you going to knock off a 50-cent can opener? Doesn't make any sense, but if you want the cat to like you, you got to bribe it with treats. Oh, Zoe, I've never fed that cat, not once. I refuse to feed it. I feel like I'm contributing to the problem. Yeah, Mrs. Bushcraft, she feeds it and gives it treats. And it's like, it's so terrible because it's not even, yeah, it's the cat doesn't do anything like a dog. At least it'll spin around, it'll sit, it'll roll over, it'll do all kinds of tricks just for a treat. But the cats are so entitled. They'll just walk up to you, start complaining, like feed me, meow 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 meow. Oh my goodness. More outdoors. Welcome to the chat. How you doing, man? It's been a minute. Good to see you. James McCart. Hello, hello. Howdy. How do you do? Just getting caught up. Yeah. Yeah, the matrices from DJI is nice because it's thermal. Yeah, yeah. Got to have that thermal, man. It's changed the whole landscape of everything. Even I guess law enforcement is using those things now. Like not just like they've got thermal and night vision and wow. Yeah, that's some high-tech stuff. Yeah, the purpose is oh, Zoe, not this human. No way. I don't serve the cat at all. The cat is I don't know who came up with that. I think that's wrong. I'm gonna agree to disagree or something. Yeah, Leatherman makes a decent one too. I love the can openers in Victoria. Yeah, yeah. I haven't owned a Victorian auction in like 30 years. I'm gonna have to go back down that road at some point just for nostalgia. They're cool little knives. I had that super fat one that you it didn't fit in your pocket unless you had like giant pockets, but it had a little belt case and everything. And I have no clue what happened. I think it was like $200 or something. James McCart, I'm okay. I like your blade you were showing. I text you one of them. Yeah, yeah. The purpose of yeah, yeah. I've never fed this cat. I've never given this cat water. That's entirely. It's not my cat. It's Mrs. B's cat. It's entirely hers. 100% hers. She entertains it, and she's responsible for it. They were going to a game there. They were going away for a weekend and not thinking about it. And I'm like, well, who's going to feed your cat? I'm not going to. I don't want that cat to think I'm its friend or worse. That cat will probably think I'm its servant. It's unacceptable. It's not happening. It's her cat. And I hope, yeah, exactly. Dogs. Yeah, I want to get a dog because, you can't have an outdoor channel on YouTube without a dog, right? No, besides that, I love dogs. I love German Shepherds. They're my favorite breed. They're like high maintenance, high activity. So yeah, taking a dog out for, a couple hours, couple times a day. Absolutely love it. Fun thing to do. So I carry the Spartan I bought in Switzerland on my key since 2001. Nice. Yeah, that's wow, it's 25 years with the same knife mark. That's outstanding. Yeah, that'll motivate me to get one. And they make them in all different colors and different options and everything. Yeah, I like that. What is it? It's like a Ranger model folder. Oh, who uses it? I want to say Corporal's Corner uses it a lot. It's like OD with like black rubberized inlays. I'm pretty sure. I've never had hands on it, but it's either like some type of black micarta or black rubberized inlays. But it's a folder. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's what she ended up doing. She got the like auto feeding drop down, feed the cat, and as well as the water thing, holds like a gallon or something of water. And I'm like, cats are originally from the desert. They should be fine for a few days without water. I mean, I'm gonna have plenty of water. That's not a problem, but maybe not so lucky for the cat. We have made gravity fed feeders. Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, the gravity fed. Yeah, they've got them for the dogs and stuff as well. Let's see. What else did we got this? Did we get? Oh, we got to get this side still. Glad somebody's got to pay attention to this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. So yeah, any new kit? Anybody? Anybody pick up any new knives or multi tools or anything since our last since you were last here? Yeah, I still have my first Leatherman. Bought back in '98. Still use it. That at the name. Yeah. Yeah. God's chosen. There. Yeah. We're gonna refrain from political and religious comments. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join the chat. But there's no pushing of religion of any type in here. So yeah, my first multi tool was the Gerber multi tool, the flick it and it comes out the end. Man, I got that back in the day at the PX, and I went through a couple of them. They would wear out, and then eventually they just you'd take it out to not use the pliers to use something else. Then the pliers would just start falling out all the time. Um, yeah, yeah, quality tools definitely last. Yeah, buy once, cry once. That's why I don't go down the Chinesium road. Um, and yeah, it's yeah, buy once, cry once, quality over quantity. And it just makes sense. Like it doesn't make sense, if you spend $50 10 times versus $150 once. I mean, that's more frugal. So yeah, I'd rather buy a Leatherman that's going to come with a 40-year guarantee, and for the most part, it's not going to need it, than replacing some chintzy, 40 $50 tool every other year. So yeah, it just makes sense. I guess on on the tabletop version, if it's a little bit more difficult to come up with content because there's a whole bunch of trash out there, and I refuse to spend my money on. But yeah, Kane Miranda, yeah, EDC, yeah, definitely USA products. I'm definitely in America first, but I like buying stuff from countries that are allies with the US. Um, be well, yeah, Mark's in here, ATO, he's Canadian. Um, I love I haven't used Agua saws yet. They seem pretty cool. But like Arkel panniers, Arkel is a Canadian company. They make awesome bike touring panniers. I had the same set for about 4 or 5 years. Prior to that, I had some lesser stuff that just didn't hold up. Um, and AquaQuest, another great Canadian company, they make outstanding tarps. The heavy duty Defender all the way down to like ultralights. So yeah, same thing. We're friends with Sweden and stuff. I'm totally into buying like grains for Brooks, supporting Sweden. Yeah, if we're allies with them, I don't mind supporting them. It's when we're giving all our money to countries that want to undermine us and watch us fail. Why do I want to? I definitely don't want to finance the communism. Um, Cannon, welcome to the chat, Cannon and Mojo. How you doing? It is good to see you, man. How was your day? You working past that spaghetti bowl of spaghetti wiring you've been hammering away at? Yeah, fantastic. So I've got to give them a try. I haven't tried them. The concept seems good. It's like really streamlined and packable. A lot of people like speak very highly of them. Yeah, but I'm just on a budget, and yeah, I just haven't gotten to the Aguas. And I've been using silky saws for like 15 years. It's really hard to top a silky. If I can find my first Spartan from Victorinox, I'll send you a pic. The blade is half the width of the new one. Oh, yeah, Mark, my grandfather had a chef's knife. It was like a 10-inch chef knife. It was my grandmother's. He had sharpened it so many times. It looked like a fillet knife. He kept it in the bottom of his tackle box, so he could fillet up a fish right there. And yeah, catch and cook literally. Forget catch and release, catch and cook with that guy. But yeah, he sharpened the chef knife so many times it became like if you looked at it, you're like, oh, nice fillet knife. But it once lived as a chef's knife. Yeah, especially the middle one because now there's three sizes. Yeah, they come in. I've looked at the Aguas quite a bit. 15, 21, and 24. And I like their little Boreal kit they have, where it comes with multiple blades and some replacement pins. Nice sleeve to store it in. I should send them an email and be like, "Hey, man, how much for the hat trick? Like, can I get a deal for all three? I kind of want to try the 15, the 21, and the 24." Yeah, Boreal 21 is the best saw on the market, in my opinion. Yeah, I have no argument, Mark. I have no rebuttal. Actually, I wouldn't argue it. I'd debate it respectfully. But yeah, I've never tried them to like really have an honest opinion. So I that would just be like unfair of me. So, and that's why I want to try them is because I know you've got a lot of experience. Uh, yeah, Mark's got a ton of experience outdoors. He knows his gear. So yeah, that definitely encourages me to want to give him a try. I love the bow saw concept. You don't have to worry about like if you misuse a silky, you can snap the tip. It happens. It's never happened to me. I know plenty of people it's happened to, but yeah, that's a perk to the bow saw. Is it's pretty nice, and you could always buy like higher end blades or something or different blades depending on what you're doing. Yeah, just it's a nice compact blade. You can carry a few of them. So yeah, so plus an extra. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly the one I'm looking at, Nick. Like I think the 15 is like $105. The 21 is like 116, and the 25-inch is like 135. So you're talking, 350, $360 for the little hat trick of saws there. Man, does it yeah, crazy fast. I've broken a silky sawing wood in snow. I can't break the 21. Yeah, the silky takes it. They're a little bit tricky sometimes. Yeah, you gotta grasp the concept of a pull saw, and you have to like be able to control the blade. If you bring the blade too far in to the material, to the log or whatever, there's a chance you can pinch it if you push too hard going forward. Also, misusing like the wrong tooth size. A lot of people get like the XL teeth to cut dry wood, and that's where you get a lot of the catch up. You actually want like a medium tooth size, like yeah, and how many teeth per inch? Yeah, it's like yeah, just a couple difference in the TPI. Like some people are running those. It's got like 4 to 6 teeth per inch, the real big stuff. But that's straight up for greenwood. You want like the medium tooth. It's like 10 to 12 teeth per inch, and that's more for like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you got yours in 2020. Still the same blade, Nick? Do the blades on those last a long time? Canon, this a bow saw. Yeah, it's a folding bow saw cannon. It's made by Agua in Canada, and yeah, a lot of people talk very highly of them. They kind of got the folding bow saw concept down. So, while still making it like foldable, manageable, pack. It's highly packable. Um, yeah, all aluminum. Might have to send it to Berkel's though, for that custom bling. Um, yeah, very well made. Yeah, everybody speaks very highly of them. I've talked to quite a few people that use the Agua saws, bow saws. Has anybody used that two-piece hatchet axe thing they've got? I don't know about that one. Um, yeah, they've got it's like a full-size axe, but then halfway through the handle, there's a you can move it, so you've got a hatchet and an axe. Yeah, that's a huge perk too, Mark. Very lightweight. Yeah, I even think maybe even the 15 might even be Graham Weenie approved. I'm not 100% positive of it, but they're probably like, no, man, you just need the blade, man. Um, yeah, it takes the normal replacement blades. Yeah, so that's a huge perk too. Yeah, you can get your replacement blades at your local hardware store. Wow, we're all crooked and stuff here. But Captain, I'm giving her all she's got. We just got a random assortment of stuff out here. We might as well go big or go home, right? Yeah, I won't mess with that axe. I'm a hold first guy. Yeah, okay. All right. It's probably for the same reason I do. Like you would hate for that to just malfunction mid swing. That's the problem I have with that one. It just doesn't seem all there, you know. It's a cool concept, but just yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm definitely at some point. But like I said, it's only like $350. So at my current earnings on YouTube, it's I only got to save up for 342 days. So oh, you can make them. Yeah, that's one of those things. Like oh, those YouTube video drives me nuts. Like how to make this in only 2 hours. It's like oh yeah, assuming you have the $10,000 worth of tools, $20,000 worth of tools to do it. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's got a $15,000 lathe sitting around. Um, yeah, how to make your own wooden bowls. It's like, oh, cool, yeah. I made a free wooden bowl, but I needed, $8,000 in tools. You just need the punch to punch the holes. I have a great video on the Halton hatchet from Haltifers. Yeah, I've been using the I finally got a Granfors Brooks Wildlife hatchet, and man, I love that thing. Like classic hatchet design, nothing fancy, no bells and whistles. I mean, besides the fact it's got a great like hickory handle, the hand forged head and all that stuff. But I mean, it's a classic axe. It's got a wood handle, a metal head. It's got good edge retention, stays sharp, solid convex grind. Um, yeah, Mark's got a ton of videos on all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he gets a lot into the slingshots. But yeah, he's got other info on his channel as well. Does that thing come wicked sharp or what? Oh yeah, Mark, it came like shaving sharp for an axe, like literally shaving sharp. I shaved the hair off my arm. It is yeah, it came like outstandingly sharp. I still got a Collins Boys axe. Yeah, those are good. I've looked into Council Tools a little bit. Might get some of their stuff down the road. Um, yeah, their axes and hatchets are gorgeous. Yeah, they are, man. They are absolutely. Mine is currently packed away. I've been doing so many videos and so much content lately. I'm actually a bit on the disorganized side. Yeah, yeah, Rex. All yeah, there's that whole crowd, including you, Rex. You're one cool dude as well, brother, man. But yeah, you got Squat Shot, you got Rex there, Mark ATOs. Yeah, that whole group. There's a whole group of great people. Yeah, Jordan Smothers, the Smo Show, and everything. Um, yeah, great group of people. In fact, everything I know about modern slingshots comes from that group of people. Yeah, so if you really want the lowdown on and Chad's a cool dude as well. Um, but yeah, if you guys want the lowdown on modern slingshots, on flat bands, on tapers, I still don't even understand all of it. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff going on though. But yeah, if you want to learn how to shoot a modern slingshot, flat band slingshot style thing, yeah, check out those guys. Mark ATO up there, our Canadian cousin, T Rex, Chad, yeah, Squat Shot. Leon's got a great channel going. That dude's got a collection of frames, like 400 frames or something. Yeah, and they all understand like tapers and if you're going to use like 9.5 mil versus 11 mil or special bands for clay and yeah, when a company dedicates its life to one product, it's going to be good. Exactly. Yeah, when a company's dedicated to one product, they're going to make great product. It's when they get overly diversified that things start going downhill, or of course, they sell out. Which that drives me crazy. Like when you got a good company, like there used to be a company called A5, and they were called A5 because the grading system for aid climbing is like A1 to A5. Um, and they made like high end aid climbing gear, and then they got bought out by the North Face. Next thing you know, like it went from hardcore aid climbing to like fashionable trousers and elegant flannel. Like, come on now, we need our aid climbing gear, man. Give me a bolt bucket and fancy things like that. We're good to go. Is that a Pathfinder cup I'm seeing? Yeah, it is, man. It's a Pathfinder cup. I'll admit to it. It does fit on the Vargo Para bottle nicely though. Yeah, it was. I have the titanium bottle as well. It was a Christmas gift. Um, yeah, I think you are, Mark. Yeah, it's I don't know where Mrs. B is. I thought, yeah, she was originally getting out at like 4:30. I haven't seen or heard from her yet. So yeah, they probably had call outs or something. She's probably working later. It tends to be a trend thing. And then yeah, work has been frustrating for her. There's a lot of people doing that quiet quitting. Like they can't afford to not work, so they just show up to work and do nothing. Oh yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I think the thing about Pathfinders, it's just 100% rebranded. And then when you find out how we got on that Discovery show and everything, it just kind of like pulls away from it. Um, yeah, when I was looking into, is there any type of like bushcraft survival certification schooling? There really isn't anything, and the number one thing that came up was his school. And you start looking into it, and it's like, nah, this is just more like a pay to play kind of thing. Like you're gonna go like the way, um, oh, like your packing list is just so bunked. Like you can't carry paracord, but you can carry bank line. You can't carry a nylon tarp, but you can carry an 8x8 wax canvas one that he happens to sell. You can't have a backpack, but you can have all this multitude of other things. You can have a knife within certain parameters, but no sharpening device whatsoever. So it's kind of like it's like a fantasy survival scenario where it's completely unrealistic. Um, if you're going out there, you're gonna carry whatever you want to carry, not this. Like there should be like recommendations, like yeah, you need cordage, but the type of cordage depends on your unique style, your preferences, and what works, what doesn't, but yeah, the list that he had going for his little survival things, so you can get your entry level patch is just trash. I didn't see it as like it's completely unrealistic. Oh yeah, I don't pay no mind to the owner. Yeah, yeah, she deals with a lot of the lazy ones. They show up to work, they punch in early. They 45-minute bathroom breaks every other hour. Yeah, I got chased out of the Pathfinder Learning Center because I gave a 710 on a Jeff White bush knife. Yeah, yeah, you gotta lick the boots. If they're shilling, they want you buying. So yeah, that's yeah, but I just found it completely unrealistic, the way it's run. So I don't pay any attention to that anymore. I got mobbed by the cult and trolled. They all talk the same two lots left. I was always a Morse guide. Yeah, yeah, Mark, and that's kind of why that's the whole point of tonight's live is stepping on some toes Tuesday because there's groups of people out there. I know you've dealt with them, and it's all genres, all niches. There's always this one little group that wants to dictate how everybody else is doing everything, so that they can keep the competition down. They see everybody as competition, and they want to dictate what you can do, when you can do it, and if you don't, then they go on their smear campaign, and you're a rotten, horrible person, and They don't know what they're talking about. Whatever. It's like, get over yourselves already. Like as you know, like I love going to other people's lives, and I'm always 100% positive. I try to contribute as much as I can, even in the form like when I was learning about slingshots. I would ask questions and yeah, and get great answers for it. But I think asking good questions is positively contributing to the live chat because it might be a question somebody else is afraid to ask or something they may not know or may not have thought of. So, but yeah, baby, Mrs. B's in the house, guys, and this live chat's gonna be going for 2 days now. we're gonna drink a case of Monster drinks. Oh, who we got? Lost and Happy, our newest channel member. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. It is good to see you again. We just had a supply drop, so we can keep going. I was about to. I almost had to end the live, and due to severe dehydration. But Mrs. B hooked us up with the most delicious beverage ever known to mankind. I will argue that one until the end of time. The never-ending deliciousness of Monster Energy drink. Yeah, it's the crack in a can. Man, I love this stuff. It's so delicious. It's so bad for you. I shouldn't be saying that. We might actually be making some money off of Monster. Yeah, we got an email about doing a car wrap and everything. So for Monster Energy, and I'm like, sweet, like, and they pay you for it. And I'm like, well, if they're willing to give you cash, like how many cases of Monster Energy drink is that worth? Um, yeah, good afternoon. They told me I was not being responsible for doing mushroom identification videos. Yeah, Mark, they're gonna try to do anything they can do to like smear your name to discredit you and to so that the other viewers out there, the other 2.5 billion people on YouTube won't want to watch you. It's insane. And like I said, it's not one specific group. It's all groups. It doesn't matter. Like if you were to pick up cross stitching, there's gonna be a group of grumpy old ladies who are like, "You're doing it all wrong, Sonny," like or something like that. Trish Mopatty EDC is in the house. Welcome, Trish. How are you doing this fine evening? We are having a very special episode tonight. It's Step on Some Toes Tuesday because no such thing exists. I mean, unless somebody makes an agreement with somebody else, which I have no agreement with anybody as far as like I will or won't go live at certain times or any of that stuff. I'm a free agent out here. I'm here to destroy YouTube. Um, we're taking YouTube by the you know it's an awesome topic, and I think that when you're talking about going live or something, there's that group of people. Well, so and so's going live. You don't want to be stepping on toes, or I cringe when I'm really really enjoying a live and it could go on a little bit longer, and they're like, well, I got to end the live now because so and so, Ricky Bobby's up next, and I don't want to be stepping on any toes. I think when they say it, it's like, this sucks, and I just realized it. Like, I could be having a great time here doing my live on YouTube, and but instead, I'm yielding to somebody else for no apparent reason. Oh, Hanson, which knife is a perfect fit for your hand? Oh, the perfect fit for my hand, old Hanson. All right. You're gonna. I think it's, just to be fair, it's probably the tier 1 mini because I do have small medium. I can wear medium gloves with a liner, but probably the tier 1 mini. It is absolutely. I was terminated yesterday for saying something that hurt their feelings to hear the truth. Oh yes, Trish, I should have warned you about that. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, should you tell the truth. Because, yeah, they get butt hurt, and then they go on a smear campaign, and then there's this, like, mass unsubbing from your channel, which crashes your channel with the algorithm. They know what they're doing. They're pretty smart. They know how to crash somebody's channel. The organized trolling is just absurd. It's, like, out of control. And there's many groups doing it, not just one. Yes, step one. Oh shit, damn Trish. Yeah, people in the, oh yeah, who cares about feelings? I mean, I've never. I mean, you should to some degree, like if it's a child or a dog, but if it's like just grown ass like adults that can't handle stuff or a cat, then feelings are out the door. We just don't care. We haven't got the time for it. And for me, it's not that oh what's a good way to, it's an occupational side hazard. Like in no way, shape, or form would it have benefited me in my career to like make things for people's feelings. Like I don't care about your feelings. I care about you going home to your wife and your kids or whatever, you know. So yeah, I haven't got the time for feelings, and after 20 some odd years, 20 plus years, the better part of 3 decades, really, I really don't care. Yeah, it does. It does, and you're working hard, and it's weird. And the other thing, some of these groups they'll befriend you, like, oh, you're new, come hang out with us. Like we have all these channels and all this great stuff going on, and it's all happy, happy, joy, joy, rainbows and unicorns, and we'd love to have you as part of the community. You'd be a great asset to the community, and they befriend you. And then when your channel gets going, here's where they get you too. You got to watch out for this. Um, you're going to need moderators if you go live. So then you pick a bunch of those people to become moderators, and some of them are just there to sabotage your channel. They'll delete hundreds of people, hundreds, literally. I know a guy that somewhere's between 600 and 800, totally bombed his channel. And the thing is if you get banned from the channel and you were a subscriber, well, guess what? You're automatically unsubscribed as well. So yeah, it's a horrible thing. Like you want to think like the internet's really a good place to be, but then you find out like just like the real world, there's shady actors and crooked people and all that. Um, yeah, they exist tenfold on YouTube because it's like the catfish thing. They're hiding behind it. Um, yeah, corporate and professional stuff is definitely different. Yeah. Chaos Theory is in the house, channel member. How you doing, Chaos? Always a pleasure to see you, my man. How you getting some rest? You healing up good? Yeah. So once you realize what's going on, and you don't ponder to their beck and call, you can really turn your channel around. Just it's open. It's an open platform. Post whenever you want, whatever you want. Have a live whenever you want. There's no such thing. I mean, if you make a personal agreement with somebody, hey, if your word is your bond and you want to roll down that road, like by all means, you have every opportunity to do it. But I maintain friendships on YouTube, and I stay away from like any scheduling agreements or anything like that. I don't even check the like if you're going live, I'll hop in there, but I don't keep track of it anymore. I just go based off of notifications. Um, Eric Diamore, Hercules, 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 and absolutely, they're lost. All the good ones of character. Yeah, Mark, you're absolutely right. Yeah, and I think yeah, there's actually a Canadian YouTuber, a friend of mine, who gave me a bit of advice. He's like, be very careful about the channels you align yourself with and how. He goes, because a lot of them are just out to control you. Like they see it like, if you go down a main strip and there's a Wendy's, a Burger King, a Checkers, um, a McFaddy's, and then all of a sudden across the street, Five Guys is opening up. Well, that's how they see it. You're the Five Guys opening up, and sadly, your burgers are probably better. You're out of the echo chamber, so your information is more experienced, more based than like we all have to be in agreement. Like that's not how progress is made. So yeah, I guess I was napping and missed the beginning. No worries, Chaos. Hey man, we've been cranking it out lately. We are Mullen Labe, yeah, absolutely, Eric. That's exactly. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people have that theory going on. So yeah, so that's why I decided to do this. Stepping on some toes Tuesday because I in no way, shape, or form have any agreement with anybody as far as what time I go live, how often I go live. Um, I'm a sole proprietorship. Well, me and Mrs. Bushcraft, she helps out quite a bit. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do whenever I want to. It's not to be rude to anybody. It's not to overstep anybody. It's because I've got my mission, and I'm not gonna fail on this mission. So, yeah, Eric, I'm a Army veteran. Yeah. Who peed in your Wheaties? Nobody. It just comes and goes here and there. Sometimes. Yeah, there's been some excessive trolling lately, and yeah, I'm here to make a statement in general. I think that's kind of part of being on YouTube. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to provide information and exchange information with other like-minded people. Um, and hopefully, yeah, a little entertainment and a little information. That happy medium they say you got to find on YouTube. That's what I'm here for. I've got a lifetime of experience. I'm 51 years old, and I'm closer to the grave than I am the cradle. So to share information now is seems like a solid way to go about life. Um, Mrs. Bushcraft in the house. Yeah, she's home, guys. You know that. She brought the crack in a can. So yeah, happy times are here now. Maybe that's why I thought up. I was out of crack in a can this morning. I was having DTs or something. I was just hating the world. I'm like, yeah. I got a great video plan, man. Stepping on some toes Tuesdays. To hell with everybody. I've got no crack in a can. Um, yeah, Tuesdays are good. The good thing about them is that they're not Mondays. Man, yeah, but old handsome man, when you work 7 days a week, they all blend together. Um, yeah, being self-employed, I guess. If anything, Monday is mostly my day off. Monday is the day I do as little as possible, typically. Um, yeah, because drop zones Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is like 70% of our work week. You're like I'm working full like all weekend. So yeah, when Monday rolls around, the responsibilities drop. People go back to work and stuff. So yeah, for me, Mondays is my R&R day. Get laundry done, get any shopping done. Um, yeah, if there's no laundry or shopping to be done, it's lounge pants. Anybody else? Am I the only person? I feel like a loser now. Anybody else just take a day and be like, you know what? Lounge pants is the way to roll. Like, there's no point in getting dressed today. I don't want to go anywhere. So to help prevent me from going anywhere, I just refuse to get properly dressed. Um, yeah, Mrs. B's been busy working. She's been cranking out the overtime. But yeah, in fact, oh yeah, here's my professionalism. There's a lot of new people in the chat. Well, we were talking about saws. Whoops. That's special effects. It's the actual motion thing. Uh Guns me, I hate knives, but I love guns. Nothing wrong with that. How can you hate knives? Knives has got to be one of the oldest tools in the world. I absolutely that's my attraction to knives. But yeah, Mrs. B got us the silky Gomboy Kuro, the 40th anniversary limited edition numbered Kuro. Yeah, I geek out on silky saws. Y'all know that. I'm probably not even going to use this one. I haven't decided because it's awesome. But yeah, it's got a black oxide finish. Um, totally numbered. This is number 2039 out of 9400. So yeah, only a few of these guys, 9400 of them. It's kind of like a remake of their Outback version. Absolutely spot on. Great saw. We I like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I didn't know it was like a numbered collectible super duper edition. But yeah, Mrs. V, she's been cranking out the overtime. So yeah, she got this for me to show on the channel and whatnot. I love comfy pants. They are my favorite. You can't go wrong with comfy pants. There's like a when you've washed them enough so that they're super comfortable, but they're like one washing away from being destroyed in the washing machine. Those are the best, the most comfortable. Yeah, children's toys, exactly. Yeah, knives are children's toys. Wow, man, you've had a rough life. Oh wow. These old tube mail systems Could maybe use the beer cans. Yeah, Eric, check my channel. I've got toys. Yeah, oh man, he's just being kind of like facetious and stuff. Whatever, rock on with your bad self, Eric, man. You can hang out here. We'll pretend to be your friend because you don't have any. Like, who comes in here spitting that kind of stuff? Yeah. If you hate knives and scroll away, what's wrong with you? You definitely. The only test you've ever passed in life was a special needs test, right? Oh my goodness. What an absolute tool. Um, yeah. Yeah. These old tube mail systems could maybe be used for beer cans. Yeah, well, Hanson, I think you're onto something there. Yeah, have it like a little conveyor in the fridge. Psh, conveys it over to the tube, right? Now we're thinking outside the box. Press a button, conveys it over to the tube auto closes, and then boop. That's way more useful than that Samsung $1,800 thing with the screen on the front, right? Last thing I want is more commercials. Like if you want to, yeah, a smart fridge shouldn't be selling me more stuff. It should be bringing my beer to me. Bert, game on. Yeah, there. Who got Cannon for the win on that one? That was I think that was Cannon's first successful troll removal. Outstanding job, Cannon. You can you've redeemed yourself. Not like 90%, not 100% yet. Like even a broken clock is right twice a day, but we're giving you credit here, brother. I tried to get an invisible friend when I was a child, but they had all kinds of excuses. Yeah, when even the invisible friends don't want to hang out with you, you know you suck at life. So you don't like any of the other flavors of Monster? No, I've tried most of them. Not a fan. I just man, maybe it's the OCD kicking in, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know. Hey, bro, I have to run. Have a great night. Right on, Mark. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hey, if anybody's into like outdoor stuff, which most of you are, and definitely slingshots and stuff like that, check out ATO Adventure Time Outdoors with Mark, our Canadian cousin up there to the slightly colder north. Um, but yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Mark. Always a pleasure. Thanks for your input. We definitely appreciate it. So people don't think I'm crazy. It happens to a lot of other people, and Mark is another person where a community disagreed with him, and yeah, they went after him like something fierce. So um, yeah. So what else have we got going on? We are rocking it tonight. I know there's people like out there tweaking right now, and I'm not gonna lie. There's a certain amount of satisfaction brought to me knowing that they're like, oh, that Bushcraft Rebooted guy, he's going live again. He's stepping on somebody's toes. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. They got the brain pain going on. They're pacing around their house, chain smoking. Oh yeah, not even chain smoking the good stuff. They're chain smoking some generic smokes and what knife do you have that is the best for wow, the best for man, yeah, if you want something slicey and you're gonna oh yeah. We got something. Probably the Alaris. Nice big belly. You can get in there, pull the skin, work it, nice rounded edge. Yeah. Great knife if you're doing some skinning. Some skinning, some gutting. Neil McKenzie, channel member in the chat. How you doing, Neil? Welcome. Always a pleasure to see you, my man. How was man, that was bad timing this morning. Yeah. Neil was popping into the live right as I was doing the I guess it's an outro or something is what they call it. But we were saying our goodbyes and Neil popped in. But yeah, how was your day, Neil? Hopefully a great day. Yeah, you could even use a utility knife, really. I mean, if you got the skills, you could just use a little razor blade. Oh, KWR, thank you, man. I love my Phobos knives collection. Um, yeah, Phobos knives is it's the one and done here on this channel. I've been using Phobos knives since 2019, And ain't nothing broke, ain't no need to fix it. Phobos Knives is my number one brand. Eric Hansen is an outstanding gentleman with an outstanding background, and I've had the pleasure of getting to know him over the years. And yeah, it's a privilege to be able to do it. So I enjoy it. Forget stepping on toes, I'll stomp on your head. Exactly. I thought that was canon at first saying that, but no, yeah, that was chaos, man. Um, Yeah, yeah. If you're a Phobos knife fan, man, hey, get a bib on. You're about to drool. This tier one C right here, this is a custom by Eric Hansen. Acid etched, convex grind, all that. Yeah, he custom ground this one for me. I've got another knife that goes with it. Not that one, not that one. But yeah, this is kind of the setup. Oil dipped. This is my introduction to Phobos knives in 2019. And this is a one-off custom by Eric Hansen. And then, if that wasn't enough, right? Like, how do you get better than that? This Calcula, this was actually Eric Hansen's EDC knife. He was EDCing this, and I was geeking out on carbon fiber, and he sent this one to me. So yeah, there are many Calculas, but this one is extremely unique. So yeah, yeah, sweet, sweet. So and in all fairness, before somebody says, "Hey, man, those knives look hardly used," yeah, I pamper these knives like my custom set and Eric Hansen's EDC knife. This is, yeah, like whoever, like if you're a Benchmade fan, if you're a Spartan Blades fan, if you're whatever, doesn't matter, right? Imagine like that's your favorite brand of knife, and the owner sends you his EDC knife. Does it get much better than that? I don't think so. That's just. Um, what is the best pocket knife you have? Trey, the only pocket knife I have is this one. So it's got to be my best one, right? This is a Spyderco Sage 5 CF that was gifted to me by my friend B&A, Brand New American. Pat sent me this, like, I don't know, like 14 months ago or something. Whoops. This is my only folder. This has lived in my front left pocket for like the past 14 months. It's my EDC folder. I absolutely love it. I really haven't looked for. I mean, I like looking at knives, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. And I did when Pat gifted it to me. I'm like, dude, are you sure that's a really nice knife? And he's like, no, no, I want it to go to a good home. And so I kind of played it off like, like if you're giving away your pet or something, like I assured him it was coming to a good home. I would keep the joint lubricated. It would get pocket time every day. And if he wanted, I'd send him pictures on how it was doing. And yeah, 14 months later, I'm still rolling with the Spyderco Sage 5 CF. Yeah, yeah, KWR. Yeah, that's yeah, so man, I've got a bunch of Phobos knives. It's my number one brand. In fact, before I were to start getting into any other knives, there's some more stuff with Phobos knives that I definitely want to do. So yeah, jack of all trades or master of one. I will choose master of one any day. Um, like my skydiving career, I've done everything in skydiving. I've done outside video tandems, AFF coach jumps, done demo jumps and everything like that. I jumped for 27 years, but my claim to fame, if anybody, like when I'm well known for being a parachute rigger. That's my forte in the skydiving community. So, yeah, and I focused a lot of effort. I think probably 90% of my jumping I ever did had to do with, like dialing in the opening of a parachute or something like that, or working on wingsuits. Like I didn't do wingsuits to do wingsuit jumps. I did wingsuit jumps to enhance my parachute rigging skills. So, how does knife collectors open the first package? Oh, Hanson, that's a solid question. Yeah, they Canon get of course the jarhead rings. We chew it open, Sarge. Chew it open. Yeah, those two knife setups, the piggyback style. That's the best way. Yeah, Nick, I've been doing the piggyback style knives like yeah since Man, over 30 years now, well over 30 years. Um, yeah, this is the custom set, and all it is, if you're new, um, there's two scout carry straps. One's usually up here. All I did was I moved the scout carry strap down to here. I moved the ferro rod holder up top, so you've got both of the scout carry straps, and then you just thread those through the belt loop on the smaller sheath. Kapow! It's piggybacked. It was it wasn't designed that way. It just worked that way. It works perfectly. And here's the same thing with the Tier One BC and the Tier One Mini Mini. These are both production. Um, but yeah, that's it's always different looking through the camera. I look goofy sometimes. But yeah, same exact thing with the Tier One BC leather sheath. Move the scout carry strap down, line them up, and then through the belt loop on the Tier 1 Mini sheath, and kapow, you got a piggyback thing. The O-Light is just clipped onto the Scout Carry straps, as well as, got the Exotac fire rod on here. I do want to get a slightly bigger one for the half-inch ferro rod for this. Wingsuits are needed when stealing homework from kids. Their teacher will never believe them. That would that would be the truth. Um, oh, what was it? Oh, fake wingsuiting, right? Anybody watch Transformers? I just about vomited watching that. That was just beyond repulsive. I couldn't stomach that. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. You get out from you jump off a building, whatever, 1,400 feet, 1,500 feet, and you get like 19 minutes of flight time. That's as fake as Point Break when they're having that big social in free fall. Like, what are you having for dinner tonight? Where would you like to go next week? How are those new shoes? Like, no, you're not having socials like that in free fall. It's kind of impossible. But yeah, and this one time at Skydive Camp, anybody? Yeah, we've got a couple of jumpers in here, I think. How many people? How many people jump? How many people want to jump? I think I've talked a bunch of people out of jumping. I think it's weird. Like the safety in skydiving has actually gone downhill in the last like 15, 20 years. Maybe 10, 15 years. But yeah, back in the day, we were always struggling and figuring out new ways to make it safer and safer. And we were winning. And then all of a sudden, the next crowd came along and they just didn't care about safety as much anymore. I just jumped dirt bikes. That's it. Yeah, chaos. That's crazy as well, though. Yeah, it's those landings can suck from time to time. I want to jump and I will stay grounded. Well, that's all skydiving is. It's just a battle with gravity. I tasted some bad coffee that made me want to jump. Oh, I haven't had bad coffee in a while. Either that or I just got used to it. Yeah, got to have some good coffee. So yeah, Trish, it's wild. It's kind of funny the timing though. Yeah, you just said one thing that hurt somebody's feelings, and it happens in here too. Like I've said one thing and they threw like an absolute temper tantrum. I'm like, really? Like, so if I don't 110% agree with everything you say, that make yeah, whatever. I haven't got the time for that stuff. Um, but yeah, it's a sad, unfortunate truth. It's just how things work out, unfortunately. So, but Trish, you're gonna keep posting and stuff, right? I hope you've got a nice collection and a great channel going on. Like, yeah, if you guys haven't seen Moped EDC, definitely check her out. Yeah, she's a genuine YouTuber. She has a collection. She shares it with everybody. It's not the super duper new mega fabulous pocket budget banger, for 29.95, and you can click the link in the description below. No, Trisha's got like legit. That's her collection. And sorry I fall. how does yeah, just making sure I didn't miss any comments. Yeah, people don't realize that super steel doesn't show wear or takes a lot of show wear. Yeah, the that's one of the perks to edge retention. To edge retention, the super steels, man, because it's such a high edge retention, you're not sharpening them nearly as often. They're going to last substantially longer. Like every time you sharpen a knife, you're taking a little bit of material off of there, and you're making it a little bit smaller. We kind of like talked about that earlier. My grandfather had a chef knife, like a full on chef knife. He had sharpened so many times, it looked like a legit fillet knife, and it went from my grandmother's kitchen to the bottom of his tackle box. So having a super steel, a harder steel, you're going to sharpen it less often. You're going to grossly extend the life of it. It's going to be a much better. Yeah, to please both the people who love a good steak and the vegans are not easy. And that's what you're doing. That's what it seems like you're doing sometimes here on YouTube. Yeah, you can't make everybody happy. Yeah, if you serve the best Wagyu beef, there's going to be a vegan that tweaks out. And if you serve a vegan meal, there's going to be a carnivore that's like, dude, seriously? Um, but ironically, the carnivore guy will just go out and find his own steak. The vegan will tweak. Like, that's disgusting. You're killing animals, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it wasn't the vegans. It was the migrant lovers. Yeah, that was a problem. Ground fog, welcome to the chat. How you doing? It is good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Everything going cool? Cool. How's life treating ground fog lately? Yeah, honestly, I didn't say it to them. I said it to someone else. I do not know if it was an audio on the cameras or someone called them. Either it was spineless to call me on my way to do it. Yeah, that's there's a lot of spineless behavior. Um, yeah, you'll I learned as I went. I really did, and then I just got to the point I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going to pay any attention anymore. Well, I am. It's fun to mock them and kind of do stuff like that, but I'm not pondering to their demands or their requests. And yeah, you can say, oh, you're stepping on somebody's toes. Yeah, well, so what? Like, it doesn't matter. Like there's like 1.8 million people that upload to YouTube on a weekly basis. There's 2.5 billion people watching it. Like, why is it certain groups want to control certain people, or their way is the only way? Like, well, you know what I'm putting an end to? How many people are familiar with the 10 C's of survival or bushcraft, which became the 12 C's, then the 15 C's, then the 5 C's, then it went up to like 20 C's, and then like some Graham Winnie stepped in and brought it all the way back down to the 5 C's. I'm not even going to play that game. I like playing 17 pieces of flair. That's an even better. Like anybody who's seen that movie Office Space, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rock out 17 pieces of flair with Jennifer Aniston, but 17 pieces is just the bare minimum, you know. And of course, we want to do better than the minimum. You can have as many pieces of flair as you want to. I'm gonna make a few rules though. Like here's a good example. Like this, because you got to have rules sometimes, right? This is gonna be one piece of flair. Like you can't say, oh, it's got a cutter, it's got 100 feet of cord, it's a spool tool and a lighter. That should be 4 pieces of flair. No. They're all connected. This is just one piece of flair. It works in your favor, you know? So if you're already carrying the minimum and you add this, now you're at 18 pieces of flair, not 21, right? Same thing with your multi-tool, right? It's got 18 tools in it. That's not 18 pieces of flair. That's just one piece of flair. But we will, if you've got the bit kit, that's separate. You know, it's a separate entity. So that's that's an additional piece of flair. We're gonna fine tune the rules as we go, but I'm done with the 10 C's or the 5 C's or whatever they're gonna call it this week. It's now the 17 pieces of flair. Of course, 17 pieces of flair for survival and bushcraft. Um, yeah, Cannon, one of the best movies ever. Absolutely. If you don't find that movie funny, then check your sense of humor. There's something wrong with it. Um, and you need to see Pool Hall Junkies. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, ground fog is. Hey, man, as long as all is going well in your world, yeah, I always see you. So when I don't see you, I kind of like, oh, I hope the guy's doing all right. You know, like, yeah, you didn't get run over by a car, you didn't get clawed in the jugular by a cat. That would definitely suck. Hail Slayer, hey, what a shit day. Hope yours was good. Yeah, hey man, mine. I had a great day, man. Got some content done. Yeah, well, it was a little rough though. I was out of the stuff. I was completely out of the stuff. But Mrs. Bushcraft hooked me up, so now we've got a fresh can of the stuff. So now we're doing good. Life is much better. I'm smiling now. Vegetables have feelings too. Um, Scruff, time for me to head to work. Everybody have a great night. All right. Hey, Scruffy Nerd. Thanks for hanging out, man. We definitely appreciate you being here. Hopefully, we see you on the next one. Be safe out there. And, man, one of the best t shirts I ever had was a cow on the pasture, and it was pooping. And it says, my food poops on your food. It was absolutely. I'm sure I'm a carnivore. I don't care what people. You can eat whatever you want. But it's always when people are, people do that. Oh my God, I can't believe you're gonna eat that. It's like it's a steak. It's a good steak too. This is a ribeye steak, like medium rare, absolutely perfect. There's a yeah, but and I had to run in one of my old business partners for a rock climbing endeavor. His wife was a vegan. She was supposed to be a part of doing a bunch of work, and her veganism caused her to be so unhealthy. She had a severe heart attack at like 32 years old. Now this was only after like 5 years of being a vegan. So at 32 years old, should be a healthy rock climber, active and everything like that. Yeah, she ended up like in ICU for weeks. Like she was dancing with the devil for a little while, all because like I don't want to hurt Bambi, like, whatever. Dude, I will turn Bambi into a feast for me and all my friends. Yeah, guys, yeah, those self-righteous twats. Eat a bug, yeah. Yeah, you'll own nothing and be happy. The eat the bugs, not a chance. I mean, unless they're tasty bugs, and I'll do it for the fun of it. But out of obligation, no, I'll take a steak, a chicken, and I don't know why, but for some odd reason, I've had like an extreme appetite for pork lately. Pork products has made me happy. Pork chops, pork loin, pulled pork, and of course, it goes without saying, like bacon is the best. Bacon is like candy for carnivores. My day goodness meter shows 72%. Not bad. Yeah, Lance, my day goodness meter shows 72%. Not bad. We'll try to get it up to 73 or 74 tomorrow for you, brother. Um, yeah, Mrs. Bushcraft, her phone died. She's well, those that were in the live this morning, you guys know she was heading out to she was already head out to work. When we were doing this morning's live. So yeah, she's like I said, she's been cranking out the overtime. I wish she'd work a little bit less. So that's part of the reason if I can get this channel like remotely productive, maybe I can get Mrs. Bushcraft a day or two off or something. Um, but yeah, I'm not Korean. I eat deer, bear, moose, caribou, beef, fish. If it bleeds, I eat it. Ask my ex. I love animals. That's why I don't eat their food. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're all mad at us for eating the beef or whatever, eating the animals. But it's the vegans that they're gonna eat all their food, and the animals will have nothing left to eat because the vegans ate it all. So who really cares about the animals? We're culling the herd. We're keeping them healthy because we want a tasty meal, while the vegans consume all the animals' food. Valid point. I'm not Korean. A ribeye cooked medium with a baked potato and bread. I could eat that every day. Yeah, I think the only two things wrong you can do with a steak is number one, order it well done. Like, come on, right? There's no need for that. And number two, and this comes from the movie Waiting, right? Like, nothing sets off the flavor of a good steak like some ketchup. Like, never put ketchup on your steak, and never well done. Medium rare. Like season it just a smidge, and everything will be fine. I'm part of PETA. PETA. Person who eats tasty animals. Tuna, I'm not so hungry, so I'll just have one. Who is it? Yeah, Palmer Conley. Wow. Yeah, he goes out and does the tuna fishing and stuff. That's some cool stuff. Dyslexic, sorry. That's that's okay, Cannon. I hit the verbal dyslexia after reading that one. That was slightly contagious. You should put up a warning for that. I do that naturally anyhow sometimes, but this dude at work put ketchup on my venison. I said, what the? Oh yeah, and that's why he's a dude at work and not your friend. That's exactly how that happened. If he, if he ever was your friend after that's done, he's not your friend anymore. And otherwise, the sentence would have read like, "My friend at work put ketchup on my venison." No, this dude at work, like with a slight condition. Um, yeah, no worries, Cannon. We can deal with the dyslexia, Cannon. That's fine. It's the friendly fire that's unacceptable. But there's a tool. Hon, it's not. It's ah. See, there's another good example of how sentences are made. See, Mrs. Bushcraft comes in and says, "Hun, it's snowing good outside." The dude that has to shovel that is like, "Oh, the shit's coming down again." See how that varies. Um, I would love to see a video of someone catching a tuna fish or a swordfish. Miss Bush, you have that backwards. It's snowing bad outside. Yeah, but she doesn't have to do the shoveling, so it's snowing good out. It's going to be a white Christmas. Yay optimism. But yeah, anybody new in the chat? What are you guys EDCing? You guys, this here is a great display of discipline and loyalty and commitment. Just carrying the same knife every single day, and it does what it has to do every single day. Crispy Critters in the house. Welcome to the chat, brother. How are you doing? It is always good to see you, my man. Stay good, snow bad. How's the smoker coming along, Crispy? That is I think of that often just to let you know. I picture you out there like just smoking tasty goodness, candy for carnivores. I need a smoker at some point. That would be a pleasant treat. I would thoroughly enjoy that. What could possibly go wrong? So, you know how you turn a dishwasher into a snowblower? I don't know how. How do you turn a dishwasher into a snowblower? Oh, Doug. Turn the AC, open the window in winter. Boondock, New Hampshire, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Always a pleasure to see you. Give her a shovel. Oh, that's like the that old saying. This is my grandfather used to tell me the best jokes. Why's the bride's dress white? Of course you want your new dishwasher to match your stove and refrigerator. That's I don't is that against the terms of service? I don't think so. It's just humor. Somebody's gonna get butthurt over that one. It's okay. We're gonna. I don't think it's not a successful live unless somebody leaves with their feelings hurt. Boom. But yeah, Boondock, how are you doing, man? How are you holding up? Always a pleasure to see you, brother. Hail Slayer, I get all mine from old dudes I meet in camp. Yeah, the problem is you got to remember not to say them on the interwebs. Like, yeah, not everybody likes the memes or the jokes and stuff. Like, what happened to comedy? Like, man, I thoroughly enjoy some good George Carlin or Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy Raw. That's like the most viewed stand-up comedy skit in history. Eddie Murphy Raw. Like, yeah, life without humor just isn't life. You got to have a sense of humor. You got to be having some fun. Rob's Knives, welcome to the chat. How you doing, brother? Yo, yo, yo. Good to see you, my man. Why, I think this primetime thing is a big hit. Like, yeah, just 6 p.m. seems to be the winner. Like everybody's up in here tonight. We're having a good time talking about knives and food and just having a great time. Crispy, you still you EDC in that shaman still? That's that one picture Crispy Critter sent me his EDC shaman, and that's had me looking at shaman Spyderco shamans ever since. Oh, sneaking a listen from work. Yeah, yeah, Boondock. We're having a good time here. We even got into saws a little bit, some custom Phobos knives, some good knife stories. We've been talking with Trish as well. She's got some great knife stories, great knife collection as well, and just in general having a good time. Like, and good times are had by all. Well, almost all, except for the weird ones that get their feelings hurt. But the rest of us, we're having a great time to make up for them. Yeah, chaos. Andrew Dice Clay. Imagine if he were new to the scene today. Whoa, that would be. I'd love to see how that went. Rewriting the nursery rhymes. I wonder. I didn't get a chance to talk to Mrs. Bushcraft yet. I wonder if she figured anything out for food. I was, I was expecting her. I thought she was going to be home around like 4:30 or something. And then next, it was like, oh, I got to start the live. And then she got home like an hour later or something. And if she's listening, I hope she remembered to take her medication. Don't forget to take your medicine, hon. Richard Pryor, yeah. Oh, George Garland he's like legendary. Man, I still rewatch like a lot of his stuff. Whatever comes up, I watch it. If you're doom scrolling on YouTube and you just need a good laugh, yeah, definitely give George Garland a. Look at those BS. What are you? Yeah, Crisp 308. Yeah, clearly you just like everybody in here is pretty knife knowledgeable. You just announced to everybody that you have no clue what you're talking about whatsoever. But hey, rock on with your bad self. Everybody's gonna laugh at you. You're the tool of the moment. Here's your brief 15 seconds of interweb fame. And but yeah, you're a fool, brother. Yeah, dumber than two coats of paint. No, feeling too good today. Might not say much, but I'll stick around. Oh, that's a bummer, Rob. Sorry to hear that, man. There's a lot of sickness going around. There's a bug flu thing going around. Everybody's catching it, and it's not quite as bad as the Chinese AIDS of 2020, but this one's more real, I think. Hundreds of dollars of Babylon BS knives. Yeah, you're just jealous, you little poverty-stricken food stamper. You're just one of the poor's. Like, oh no, he's got nice knives and I can't have any. My life sucks because I lack motivation, self-discipline, and the ability to achieve anything. Oh, mommy and daddy didn't give you enough attention when you was a child. How about you just, go ask mommy for a hug, have her bring you to the special people and point at the doll where he touched you, you little freak. Andrew Dice Clay would have a field day today. Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay would have a field day today. Absolutely. My head feels like it's full of sandy concrete. Well, that's a unique symptom, Rob. I don't think I've ever been quite there, but it definitely clarifies the severity. Are you taking anything for it, or just trying to do the R&R, a little rest and recovery? Hopefully, you'll feel better in the morning, kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, Cannon with number two hit. Did you get that one on the first try, Cannon, or did you have to tap a few times? Remember, one shot. Um, Jim Jeffries is fun, very politically incorrect. Yeah, man, I think when being politically incorrect became a thing, I found politically incorrect humor like that much more humorous. I don't know, is that just me? Anybody else feel that way? Like when they're like, "Oh no, you can't say that." Like I didn't even understand political correctness for the longest time. Like I'm like, "What do you mean politically correct? What does that mean even?" Well, you what? Because somebody said that to me. I was like at a bonfire at some drop zone. We were just talking a bunch of smack about this, that, and the other thing, and somebody's like, "You can't say that. That's not politically correct." I'm like, "What the hell is that? What kind of what kind of college brainwashing have you been through?" I've never had so much shit come out of my nose. Oh, that's Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. Everybody, anybody in the stock market, now's your time to invest in Kleenex. Rob's taking one for the team. I had to tap a few times. Tap, tap, tap. Well, yeah. So it's not so much as sniping as it is squeezing off a few on the mod deuce, right? Rob, take a really hot shower. Yeah, really hot shower and some really spicy food. I legitimately spicy food will clear you up. Just make sure you got wet wipes for the morning. You know what I mean? Um, Jim Jeffrey. Yeah, yeah. I wonder who that tool is. We Chris P. October 2nd, 2021. What's he do? He's into like organic and farming and stuff. I don't know why. It's just must be another one of those fake troll accounts, you know? Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed actually. I'm highly disappointed because I thought for sure this video title was going to have the trolls coming from everywhere. But oh, so I think only two or three so far. I'm disappointed. Trolls lack dedication. They lack motivation. It just adds to the worthlessness of the people that decide to troll. Um, Overwhelming fire superiority. Yeah, yeah. Like one troll came in, realized he's surrounded by shields, and said, "Hey, not today, not today. I'm out of here." But hey, if you're trolling, if you're lurking, being a troll, I want to thank you for the average watch time duration increase. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. Every click counts. We definitely appreciate everybody, even the trolls. They're not entirely worthless. They're worth they're worth like a click and a view. So yeah, cumulatively, like 1,000 trolls is worth like 8 cents. But Rob, the last time I was like that, I actually pepper sprayed myself. Oh, Cannon, dude, you shouldn't. Never, if there's ever somebody sitting there writing down the things you say, don't tell them stuff like that. They're gonna like reward you with a self-hugging jacket, brother. And they're probably gonna, it's gonna be like roughly 72 hours before you can go home. So I just, little helpful advice there, brother, man. I think they saw this. Yeah, Cannon, you might be the most Marine-esque Marine there was. Yeah, Cannon's no doubt the poster child for the Marine Corps. He, oh, nothing but love, my man. And that's a compliment, dude. He's he has the highest AvFab score in U.S. Marine Corps history. It was in the double digits. Like it wasn't my it was 11, but it's still double digits. Damn it. Yeah, being politically correct means using freedom of speech to fight against freedom of speech. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, Neil McKenzie's deciphered that one, right? Yeah, I'm going to say whatever I want to say because it's my right. But in doing so, I'm going to tell you, you can't say whatever you want to say. It's my right, not yours. Yeah, two-tier system, double standards. Yeah, out the door with that poo-poo soup. Um, they say that a woman's work is never done. That's why they are paid less. Not sure if that is from Jim Jeffries or Jimmy Carr. Old Hanson, that was a hoot. Thanks for yeah, Cannon, do you have one of do you have like a Marine Corps shrine? I've seen a lot of them. You've got all your Marine Corps stuff. You got a paracord wrap paddle and stuff from whatever unit. I love those things. Oh yeah, Rob. Yeah, Marines are tough. Absolutely, they're yeah, they are. They're the tool that always works. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed, but they're the tool that always works. And they're hard workers, man. They're good guys. Great sense of humor. Um, yeah, absolutely a blast to hang around with. I've got many friends that were Marines. Many family members in the Marine Corps as well. Well, not anymore. We're all kind of too old. Um, but yeah, it's definitely come around.
I was accepted into the program, and that's the wrap that's going on my car.
Oh, no way. Hey guys, there's gonna be a bling bling video coming out pretty soon. Um, Monster Energy accepted the. We're in the Monster Energy drink program. I don't know exactly what that means entirely. Um, but we're getting like a full car wrap, a full automobile wrap of the like, hey man, like give me something for my bicycle too. I'll take some t-shirts, whatever. Right. Yeah, and Marines are tough. If you absolutely positively want it destroyed overnight, send in the United States Marine Corps. They will get it done. Yeah. And also, yeah, if you just need something heavy moved, that's when you call up your Marine buddies and you're like, yeah, hey guys, I've got this 1,000-gallon aquarium. Could the two of you grab that? And they'll come running over, latch jacked. We got it. Um, Robert Vargo, go Vargo. Are you another Vargo? Are you a different Vargo? Are you the Vargo? The Vargo in Pennsylvania that owns Vargo, this stuff Vargo? Yes, I do. I have Marine Shrine. My neighbor had the best one, man. He had his entire den, it wasn't a den, it was his Marine Corps shrine. He was 23 years active duty. Yeah, he served back during like 3 tours in Vietnam, that kind of Marine. And yeah, he had awesome, awesome stuff going on. David, how's it going? Welcome to the chat, my man. Hopefully all is well in your world. How goes it with you? Because there's one time I can't. My buddy was an airborne ranger. He was one of the first 300 drop in Iraq. He retired in Afghanistan in early 2010s, I believe. Spent over a decade in war, born to kill. Yeah, yeah. Some people, man, they just, man, they're hard chargers. They just cannot get enough. Yeah, man. High speed, low drag, lifers. Much respect to that crowd. Cleveland. Oh, you're in Cleveland, okay. But you're just rocking out the Vargo name. I'll support that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. We appreciate you being here. But if you do want to get some well, for you it'd be customized gear, wouldn't it? If it says Vargo on it, it's kind of customized. Nobody has to know any different. But yeah, man, there's most definitely an affiliate link on our channel page if you want to hook us up. Doing okay. The gummy is working on the lupus pain, so good pain day, right? Hey, yeah, that's good, man. As long as you're comfortable, life is going well. That is good to hear. Yeah, I like ongoing pain is just, oh, it's a head wrecker. It really is. I've dealt with some ongoing. I deal with it now, but it is what it is. Like you do the best you can. But yeah, if you get some a break from the pain, it's definitely pleasant. So they step on landmines because they want new boots. Um, is there a first part or is that just checking in? Right on. We appreciate that, man. Yeah, that would be the Marine Corps mentality. Yeah, like, man, supply hasn't hooked us up with boots in months. I'm just gonna go step on a landmine. They're gonna give me some new ones after that. Oh, that's oh, Hanson, man. You're a bad influence on me, but I thoroughly enjoy it and I appreciate you, man. If the U.S. government would let us send the Marines beer and pizza, they would have won every war. Exactly. It's that simple, yeah. Although no, they're Marines. I'm not sure the pizza's gonna fly with them too well. They're gonna be haggling over some MRE peanut butter and crackers. Like, man, that's the best stuff, man. And I heard rumors about that. It is. That's why, man. Like, yeah, if you let these guys, fight with their hands untied, get rid of some of the silly rules. Yeah, we would conquer a lot. Yeah, wars would end overnight. There'd be less. Well, I don't know about less. Less fatalities on our side. And the thing about the Marine Corps, a lot of people don't understand is for some reason they're always under equipped. They're always lacking something in the logistic line, but somehow they're just like, whatever, we don't need that crap. We're just gonna go, we're just gonna go wreck stuff anyhow. So MRE peanut butter, it is MRE peanut butter is actually quite good. We used to make like Ranger pudding with it or something. Yeah, you'd put like I forget the exact recipe, but you'd put like the instant coffee and stuff like that in, mix it all. Yeah, instant coffee, cocoa powder, the cocoa beverage mix, and yeah, you'd mix it up, and it was kind of like tasty pudding. It was almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup with a little kick to it, oh my God, can't forget crayons. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We stocked 144 pack. You got to keep those guys fed. Canon recently switched brands though. He's become a little bit more of a like a crayon connoisseur. Like Crayola is kind of like passe, run of the mill. Canon's moved on to DeWalt crayons. He proudly sent me the picture. I was like, oh, I don't have to make it make sense. This makes complete sense. But they're bigger, It's like Crayola is like the standard size, and these DeWalt crayons are like king size. Like marine sized is what DeWalt's making. But yeah, it was priceless. I go to check my messages. Oh, Canon sent me a picture of red crayons. No lie, can't make this up. Absolutely 110% true. Yeah, Hail Slayer. I didn't know it at first, but yeah, of course, leave it to a Marine to sniff that out, right? They're like, like you got little pinky sized Crayola ones, and these are like thumb size. This is like Crayola crayons are for FTXs, DeWalt's for like combat readiness. Yeah, we were all like the leaf sight on the 203 grenade launcher. But yeah, and I learned something new. I learned DeWalt makes crayons. Well, heck, Milwaukee makes markers. I got one of those somewhere. Uh, does DeWalt make crayons for the Navy? Oh, that's um, oh, that one's a little too easy. Does DeWalt make crayons for the Navy? Double XL. That's what that Crayola piggy bank is for. The 4 foot one. Um, oh, I didn't go there. Uh, what can I say as a deaf kid? I get beat up a lot till Marine taught me to defend myself against the bullies. Yeah. Hey, that's the Marines are all about that. When you put aside all the jokes, all of them, it takes a while because there's that many Marine jokes. But when you put aside all the jokes, man, Marines are some stand-up guys. They won't let everybody know, but they got big hearts. Hell, look at the Toy for Tots program and stuff. Bunch of Marines collecting stuff so that kids can have a little extra. And to the best of my knowledge, that hasn't been scammed yet, unlike everything else on this planet. Um, the piggy bank crown, holy shit. Yeah, that was an image. That's a mental image we didn't need to see, but we went there, and we're okay with it. Wow, what a mess! Guys, why didn't somebody say something? Like how this is just an absolute CF. Like this is anybody out there with the OCDs. I'm sorry. This is not everything here is a mess. This is probably Kanan's work here. Like we got all the stuff, it's there, but we need to dress it a little. This is just unacceptable. Like who allowed this to happen? I think I was just so proud of Canon, like when anybody with kids, you see your kid, speak their first word, take their first step. Well, when you see your Marine buddy snipe the first troll, you're like, oh, I'm so proud of you, man. Like this makes it all worth doing. These magic moments. So how's that look? That's kind of going. Yeah, all right. We're doing better. It's not 100%, but it doesn't look like a toddler was up in here like, hey, look at this, throwing stuff in a pile. I just got it. I just got it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And these sneakers make me run faster. Um, Hope some kids in need enjoyed the toys. Gotta care for. Yeah, David and yeah, yeah. There was an earthquake. You were just too busy to notice it. That wouldn't surprise me, old Hanson. We're really, but Captain, I'm giving her all she's got. Man, I've been cranking out. I've been doing like 4 or 5 hours worth of lives a day and shorts and doing this and that and the other thing and trying to come up with some solid plans to move forward. And well, at the same time, I want to be roasting trolls. I know it's kind of conduct unbecoming sometimes, but it really is a major part of this channel. Um, so yeah, roasting trolls is important to me still because somebody has to say it. If you just ban them right away and you don't let them know what a unwanted tool they are or something like that, I don't feel as if I'm helping society. Like they say, silence is compliance. So if I don't say anything about the trolls, then I'm supporting troll behavior. So I try to set the record straight once in a while. Because of the have-nots been bullied since. Yeah, that's why they're called go fasters. Ah, my wife made me soup. See you later. All right, Rob. Take care, man. We definitely appreciate you hanging out with us. Enjoy your soup. I still haven't got an answer what we're doing for dinner. She could be eating dinner for all I know. I don't know. I control you, and I will allow you to bash me. Yeah, the problem with that though is eventually one of the moderators they'll get to slinging wrenches or shield bashing now. I guess that's what we're calling it, like Viking style shield bashing. I guess throwing wrenches at trolls was ineffective, so now we're shield bashing them Viking style. I'm not sure. Um, you could make courses in outdoor cooking, maybe. Yeah, I've only got a couple recipes. I'm not like I'm not like a super gourmet guy. Usually when I'm outdoors doing stuff, I'm eating food as a fuel, not as YouTube entertainment. So I weigh it like proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. I'm good to go. What did you have? What am I having to eat? If you ate already, I'm not. What am I having to eat? I guess I'm making myself something. I'm having your slingshot. I get laughed at for hunting with one. Oh, David, just ignore them, man. Who cares? Like they probably couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Like whatever. Enjoy whatever it is you do. Like one of my friends got picked on for one of his hobbies. It's like why would you pick on somebody for their hobby? I mean, unless it's like picking your nose and eating it or something, or they bust out a jar like, hey, here's my hobby. Here's a jar full of dingleberries. Yeah, that's okay, freak. Whatever. We don't have time for that. But if it's a legit hobby, like people are out doing their thing, enjoying their slingshots, enjoying their knives. Yeah, people that come after people for enjoying their hobbies they're just jealous, incompetent, go nowhere losers. Um, fried bologna sandwich. That's that bologna sandwich. Anybody? 1980s fried bologna, a little ketchup and mustard. It's just like a hot dog. Um, Yeah, it is. Yeah, they don't do anything. They don't have any life. They've never accomplished anything. They grew up on participation trophies. I mean, there's a whole lot of reasons why the trolls do the trolling. But oh, Mo Patty, all right, I gotta go. All right, hey, yeah, definitely give the dog attention. If it was a cat, I'd be like, no, Patty, you can't leave. Like Trish, you're staying. It's just a cat. Don't worry about it. But yeah, definitely yeah, take care of your dog. Take him for a walk. Give him some food. Give him some hugs and lovins. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Trish. Hopefully everything works out for you, gets a little better. We're always here for you anytime. Send me an email. We can talk. Um, yeah, they didn't laugh when I brought 12 rabbits back to camp when they got skunked. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, some people laugh. Oh, it's such a child's toy, or the tool that was up in here. Oh, knives are for children. It's pew pews only. It's like, dude, what? So like, all right, so what? Okay, so bust out your pew pew, whatever it is, and yeah, how you gonna clean that thing with your rifle? Like, yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, yeah, I would love to see you field dress a deer with your 45 ACP. Yeah, yeah, like field dress a deer with your Colt 1911. Love to see that happen. Not happening. Or my Beretta for that. But it doesn't matter. Whatever bring, like, they're all like tools have their time and their place. But yeah, that's it is what it is, guys. At all, I got one in the fall, but haven't messed with it since the cold came. Seems interesting. I still have to mess with bane length and practice. Yeah, yeah, Boondock. But once you get it dialed in, oh man, they're much joy, so much fun. I totally, and it's get the inexpensive clay shot to practice with. Yeah, I hate promoting the box stores, but yeah, the best deal on clay shot you can get like 1,500 of them for like $7 at Wally World. Uh, yeah, fishing with arrows, that's something I haven't taken a hand at. I think mainly because if I'm gonna fish with arrows, you're definitely not doing catch and release. So, a place where I could target a fish, I would enjoy consuming as well. Yeah, sure, Hail Slayer. It's a gift you can give channels. I think it's like yeah, they're worth like penny a piece or something. And YouTube, I think YouTube gave out. I didn't get any. Miss Bushcraft got some. She's passed them out to some of the channels. But that's what's out. What's I have no clue. I what's oh the freaking I know who the bastard there. The plow truck driver. There he goes. There you son of a man. I'll tell you, that's one person I don't like. Oh wow. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody who shovels a driveway? It's a natural thing to actually loathe the snow. As soon as I'm done, I'll walk up to. I can turn around, walk up to the door, getting ready to head in the house. Turn around and guess who just put a new 5 foot snowbank at the end of the drive? It's the snowplow driver. Um, yeah, Cannon knows what I'm talking about. He grew up in Mass, right? So yeah, he knows all about the snowplow. Like that'll make you want to move to Florida for sure. Chaos Theory sent happy poop for 10 jewels. Thank you, Chaos. We definitely appreciate it, brother. Yeah, every little bit adds up on this channel, so we're doing our best. But yeah, we're at that Hail Slayer sent torch for 200 jewels. Thank you very much, man. I wish does it show up on your screen, but when people send the gifts, like that, there's little things that float up the screen. Like if you send 100, there's the red 100 and it floats up. Or I always thought that was cool. Yeah, Cannon knows. That's one job. You can be sitting at a real social bar, having a couple beers or something. Everybody's like, a lot of blue collared people. Like, hey, I'm an electrician. I'm a plumber. I'm a framer. The whole 9 yards. You'll never hear a guy yell out, "I'm the plow truck driver, man. That's what I do," because he knows he's getting taken around back for the world's biggest whitewash ever. Um, that's a fire from Satan's Fair. Um, or I'm a Rick. Um, yeah, just getting caught up on the comments here, guys. Yeah, I took a cheap Walmart slingshot, some zip ties, and put a whisker basket on it, and wow, yeah, okay, so you modified it, yeah. That's yeah, way to go, man. Yeah, like I said, I haven't gotten into the bow fishing yet, just because, yeah, it's definitely not a catch and release game, and if I'm gonna play that game, um, I have done some spear gun fishing though down in the Keys. That was a good time. So it's kind of like spear gun fishing, but above water instead of underwater. Hell yeah, we are. Bushcraft got some zip ties. Yeah, some arrows you can take deer with. Yeah, I've heard of people doing it. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on what state and whatnot. Depends on what you can do with it. But yeah, a slingshot is like a highly viable, effective form of hunting. Even just like I like the concept of small game. If you are on the move doing stuff, I mean, like you're really not going to be in the situation to, field dressed and butcher an entire deer and preserve the meat and everything. So I think that small game is it's more plentiful, and you're kind of doing it like one or two meals at a time. So yeah, if you haven't got a way to process everything, in that survival SHTF situation or something, um, yeah, that's something to take into consideration. Like, yeah, you may be able to take a deer, but if you're not able to process it properly, you're gonna waste a vast majority of it. Yeah, here in Alabama, you cannot conceal carry. Well, you can't conceal carry a slingshot in Alabama. Wow. I don't even know what the rules. I don't think I just don't care. Like I don't do anything wrong with it. It's not like I'm going off like plinking off old ladies and stuff walking down the street. So mine just kind of gets tossed in my backpack. I go someplace and usually not out in public and do my plinking like that. Shit situation you can get fit on iguanas and yeah, you could live off the iguanas down in Florida. In fact, yeah, they just had a freeze go through there, and the iguanas were just freezing and falling out of the trees. So yeah, you not only have to watch out for coconuts falling out, you got to watch out for iguanas as well. Um, but they're open season. Iguanas are an invasive species, so it's open season on them. You can take as many as you want. Oh, I was an absolute terror on the job site when I worked as a foreman. Yeah, state fish and game commonly test the fish, and EPA tests the watersheds. Yeah, depends on the river and history. How healthy are the fish from the rivers? They need to be some control with mercury. Yeah, all the chemicals and everything in the water. Yeah, that's a valid point as well. Like even fresh fish aren't so fresh anymore. Like that's just it's a shame. It's a shame that things have turned out that way. But guys, hey, we're over our 2 hour mark. We're gonna wrap this one up. We just want to jump on, have a little bit of fun. But yeah, hey, 2 hours is still a solid live. Yeah, I want to thank all the moderators in here for keeping the chat respectively friendly, and congratulate Cannon on his first two. Um, yeah, you can't say that. He banned two trolls. So thanks to Cannon. Thanks to all the moderators, like I said, for keeping the trash out of here. Thanks for everybody else who stops in, positively contributes to the conversation, has some fun. As always, we hope you learned a little. If you didn't learn a little, hopefully you laughed a little, and with a little luck, you did both. But we definitely appreciate you being here. We've been knocking out the content lately, putting out yeah, uploading 4 or 5 times a day sometimes. But yeah, definitely turning the channel around. It's not us doing it; it's all of you. We definitely appreciate all you guys. Even Mojo, we appreciate Mojo as well. Cannon, kind of, sorta. But yeah, hey, good job tonight, man. We owe you some crayons, brother. But yeah, as everybody else, we definitely appreciate you being here, and always a great conversation. I always enjoy these socials. But yeah, guys, be safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay alert. Stay alive. And we will see you on the next one. Be well, guys. Good night.